This is a story that has Elon Musk, Tommy Robinson, Viva Fry, Piers Morgan, Andrew Tate, the country of England, and the country of the United States all involved. What happened is I watched a video today between Viva Fry and Tony Robinson, and I learned a lot about what's going on in England with all the riots and stuff and why they're happening there. I also had watched an interview with Piers Morgan and Andrew Tate a few days ago that I commented on that gave some color to exactly what's happening there. The problem in England is they're importing 1 million people a year from Middle Eastern and North African countries that are corrupting the culture of England itself. And the people in England, the actual English people there, oppose all this immigration. But what has happened is the government and the media has painted the people that oppose all this stuff as right-wing extremists and painted the immigrants as poor people that need help. And in actuality, what is happening is these groups are coming in, being given food, lodging, doctors, everything else to stay in five-star hotels, while the people of England and the economy are struggling, working class people, and they're pitting the two groups against each other. And so the people, the young people in England who don't have much opportunity are starting to get angry. And what had happened a week or so ago where there was a knife attack from a man born in Wales, a teen born in Wales, but a Middle Eastern guy, a Muslim, and had stabbed a 7-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 10-year-old girl, actually stabbed 4 girls, and some teachers and some other stuff at a school. And the people of England freaked out. Andrew Tate sent out an X post that basically says, we can't have these Muslim immigrants killing our children in England. And Piers Morgan in the interview with Andrew Tate was going after Andrew Tate, saying, you can't. This guy was born in Wales. He wasn't an immigrant, but we all know exactly what it meant. Now the interesting thing is with England painting the English, the white English people, as the bad guys, and the immigrants as the poor immigrants, what has happened is Tony Robinson spent a lot of time in jail for doing nothing. He has not done anything. He's never attacked anybody. And in fact, they keep doxing him and doxing his children and doxing his address. The English does, the media in England does, the media government complex. They're trying to set him up in danger. And in fact, he can't live with his family anymore, can't live with his children anymore. I mean, he's 40 years old or so. He can't live with his children anymore because England is trying to have him off, to trying to get him removed. And in the interview with Piers Morgan was going, your ex-post brought all this violence to England, and blaming Andrew Tate for his post, when in actuality it's the government of England importing all these people and placing these people of different cultures into England itself and completely changing the culture of England itself. Those people are violent people, not civilized like white English people are, and it's causing all the problems. But the government's suppressing that information and only reporting about arresting of the white people and not talking about the knife attacks with the people calling out Allah Akbar and all the stuff that they're doing there. They're avoiding, again, the media government's painting the immigrants as the good guys, the English as the bad guys. Well, the people finally got pissed off. And now with Elon Musk making X no more censorship on X, these stories where the newspapers used to say it was a teen or a knife attacker, not describing his heritage or his background, people are starting to read the articles on X, which is uncensored, and they're starting to find out the actual truth, that these people are attacking our culture, attacking our girls, attacking our women, attacking England itself, and they're starting to understand exactly what's going on. And there we have Piers Morgan, who's part of the government complex, attacking Andrew Tate. And they also been trying to put Tony Robinson in jail for just bringing this stuff to light. Now, Tony Robinson himself says, I don't advocate violence because that's not going to solve our problem. What he advocates is a mass deportation of these Middle Eastern immigrants. The same thing that Donald Trump promotes in the United States, a mass deportation. You can't take different people from a different culture and force them on another culture. And then I guess Tony Robinson was actually painting it as similar to the Floyd attack, where they arrest the police officers who go after the Middle Eastern people, showing video clips, putting them in a bad light, so they can go after the police officers that are trying to arrest the Middle Easterners, just like they put the George Floyd guy that kneeled on his neck and made the police the bad guy when the black guy was the drug dealer and on fentanyl and whatever else. It's the exact same thing. So there's similarity between the two countries. And Tony Robinson was talking more and more about how they're demonizing the white people by creating these white extremist groups, calling anybody who tries to defend England is a white national extremist. Just like they're doing in this country. You have that fake patriotic front, the guys in khakis with the tiki torches and the masks. No conservative person wears a mask. And calling them the anti-immigrant. They march around saying anti-immigrant stuff. Those people are not conservative. Those people are government agents trying to demonize the people that oppose immigration. Anyway, this whole stuff's coming to light, and it's getting more and more interesting the more I read about it. And Elon Musk making X open source news, where everybody can report exactly what they want, is making a difference in England, getting the people in England standing up for English culture and English values, which is pissing off the media government complex. And that's why you've read something earlier about, we should extradite Elon Musk to England so he can stand trial for free speech. We're heading into some interesting times with immigration and things like that. What we see in England is going to be happening in the United States in a few years, so familiarize yourself with that culture, who Tony Robinson is, who Andrew Tate is, who Piers Morgan is, and who he represents, and who Viva Fry, who interviewed Andrew Robinson today, and who he is as well. You should follow him on Rumble and YouTube. These people are interesting. It's a great story. It is what's going on in the culture today, and it's being hidden by a lot of other stuff that's going on. Pay attention. We got some good shit coming down the hill.